Hey guys, so we're sitting around talking, just me, Tequila, DePaul, hanging out, and we're talking about can you see your millions? Like, I spent like an hour researching billionaires because I was curious. And that's a point. Like, if you want to go to a particular place, you gotta know how to get there. And then, the easiest way to get there. Hey Stephanie, hey Cynthia. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Applewhite. Hey, Carmen. The easiest way to get there, hey, Candy Balucci, is to know how other people got there. Hey, Dave. I don't know how many of you have really gone back and done any research as to how people got to millionaire status, or even, thank you, Chrissy, it's more than a speech, baby. It's a way of life. Or even how people got to billionaire status. Hey, Felicia Day. But if you don't do the work to see where people came from, it's impossible for you to see that you can go too. I don't know if this makes sense what I'm saying. Look at my friend over here. Hey, Naquana.
Hey, everybody.
So we're talking this week about vision. And what vision? Hey, Adrian. Hey, Gail. Hey, Carolyn. Hey, Tisha. What vision do you have for your life? And if you don't assign a vision to your life, then your life is lived by default, right? Let me see if I can catch Tequila. I saw it say you wanted to join, but then it went away. So one thing we're trying to keep from doing is living a life of default. Go out and come back in, team. And whatever has happened to you up to this point, hey guys, if you don't have a plan, then everything else is by default. And so you got to take responsibility for not having what it is that you want in life because you've not made a plan to go get it. Now, it's not good enough just to say, oh, I want to be a millionaire. You got to start not only doing the things that is required for you to become a millionaire, but you even got to start studying and understanding a millionaire's journey. And about 4 or 5 years ago, thank you, Natalie Hayes, I started reading all these books, and I'm going to start a billionaire book club for my clients. And the Billionaire Book Club is going to be every month. We're going to read 2 books by and about millionaires. It changes your mind. It levels your mind up. It makes you see that things are possible. And one thing I can tell you, Adrian, hey, Tequila, cut the volume down, baby. One thing, you may want to go.
Okay.
Because it's a big echo. One thing, hey, one thing I can tell you for sure is that there are a whole bunch of billionaires that made their money in real estate. And a lot of us don't even play with real estate. Hey, Sonia. And I can tell you that a lot, is that you, Santana? Hey, Santana. A lot of billionaires and millionaires made their money by investing in next level situations. And you got to say to yourself, am I investing to be around a next level clientele? Am I investing to be around next level people? And if you haven't shared the video, share the video. And more importantly, am I investing in shifting my own state of mind? And again, if you haven't shared the video, share the video. Everybody won't catch this. And one of the reasons we were around the house, Tequila helps me in my business. Right, exactly, Natalie. And DePaul is my makeup artist. So, of course, my goal is to take as many people with me on this journey as want to go. But you got to want to go. How many of you want to go? Say me. And one of the things even I asked my team this morning is how hungry are you? Do you want to go enough to read a book a week? Do you want to go enough to invest in coaching? Do you want to go enough to challenge even your own mindset about what the world says you can have? Do you want, look, everybody said they want to go, with the exception of Felicia Day, who said, I'm going. Tequila, I can still hear my big old voice.
I got the volume down.
You don't hear that?
You have to go outside. I wonder. Hold on. Okay,
Yeah,
I'll try. I'll try.
You gonna do it? So if that makes sense, what I'm saying, I'm trying to bring. Hey, Letitia, how's the baby? I'm gonna send you guys something, but you gotta inbox me because I want to send all the kids something. Because I wanted to send the baby something, and I wanted to send Roaring something, but then I didn't want the other kids being like, why coach only send 2 kids? So can you inbox me all their ages and your address? Thank you. 2 gifts. So yeah, I want to send the baby something, and you want to, and you know, Roaring is my baby, so I want to send him something, but I want to send the other 2 kids something too, so we won't be accused of favoritisms. You know, kids keep up. Hey guys, so we're talking about what is your vision for your life. And this morning, one of the things I said was you can compare money to climbing a mountain. And if you can't see, hey, Dewana, if you can't see $1 million from where you are, you haven't climbed high enough. You're not going to be able to see $1 million from the ground. This is a faith move. You got to have faith that when you start moving your feet, you're going to, I know, that's why I want to send my baby something. It's hard from being the Yeah, it's hard going from being the baby to not being the baby. So, you know, you have to start the journey. You have to climb. You have to get beyond broke. And then once you get from beyond broke, you start to be able to see 100,000 from where you are. And then you get to 100,000, you start to be able to see 200,000. And more and more. Hey, Tequila, how are you? So Tequila's question to me, anybody up for some coaching? It's hard coaching. It's rough coaching now. So Tequila, introduce yourself, Tequila.
Hi, I'm Tequila Adolph. I am the Fit Realtor. I'm a personal trainer and a real estate agent for over 12 years.
So
and I'm
ask
here
them the question that you asked me about making money.
How do you know what to ask and who to ask? What person to ask?
You asked me.
Well, there were so many.
The question you asked me was, why do some people make more money than others?
Yes, I did. And now, see, I have my notes, so I'm ready for the answer.
You guys ever ask yourself that? Do you ever ask yourself, Paul, why did makeup artist a millionaire and I'm not? Why is this coach making a lot of money and not me? Why does my neighbor make? Does anybody ever ask yourself that question? Say me. Hey, Bobby. I know I do. Does anybody ever ask yourself that question? Say me. Why is this other person that does the same or similar thing that I'm doing, why do they make more money than me? And a lot of times it's not skill. Take skill off the table. Because the first thing we'll say, and if you haven't shared this video, share the video. The first thing they'll say is, well, they're just smarter than me. No, that's not it. Take skill off the table. The number one thing is that they believe they can make more money than you. Your belief fuels absolutely everything. Your belief is the substance of all of your wins and all of your losses. Your belief is the substance of every dollar you make. Your belief is the substance of the home you live in, of the car you drive, of the money that you have in the bank. So whether you have it or you don't have it, it's all fueled by your belief system. So how do you improve your belief system? Number one, I told you guys I'm about to start a millionaire book club for my clients. Why? Tequila was over here today. I said, Tequila, get one book off the shelf, and from now on, read one book a week for the rest of the year. When you start reading, you're going to realize some of these cats that ended up with millions and billions of dollars, they not half as smart as you. They just refuse to take no for an answer. While you sitting around comfortable, they was on the move. While you sitting around doubting, they were doing. While you sitting around trying to get it right, they were learning. Elon Musk is a perfect example. I don't know what you're doing out there. That's a bunch of noise. Elon Musk is a perfect example. He said, I'm going to lead a delegation to Mars. And people might die. I said, die? How people don't die? He said he's going to do what it takes, regardless as to how the outcome is. He doesn't mind failing. And somewhere along the way, we've got an aversion to getting stuff wrong like we're perfect, that we don't even go out there and try stuff. But let me tell you what the very first step is. The very first step is to believe in yourself. Yes, Tequila, the feedback is bad. You have to come in. We're talking here.
I'm going to have to come in.
No, you're not, Aisha. She's going to come in. The first step, the very, very first step, is understanding that you don't owe anybody anything for free. You don't. That's the very first step. Now, you can serve if you want, but the very first step is knowing that you don't owe anybody anything for free. Tequila launched a challenge last year. She launched 100 Women Get Fit Challenge. Ask me how much she charged those 100 women. She had 100 women sign up in less than 48 hours. Anybody want to guess how much she charged? She didn't charge $1. She did not charge $1. So even if she would have charged 100 women $20, she'd have made $2,000. If she'd have charged them $100 each, she'd have made $10,000. If she'd have charged them $200 each, she'd have made $20,000. She didn't charge them $1. Did you see?
No.
And guess what? When the challenge was over, they was too. I'm serious. Baby, when that challenge was over, baby, they hit the dirt. They was gone.
Gone in the wind.
She even extended the challenge, brought in another 100 women for 200 women, and then when it was over, they hit the dirt. If you don't put a price on your products and services, then other people cannot assign a value to them. You got to ask yourself, if your bank account don't look like you think it should, what is it that you're not offering up? And if you're around a bunch of people with free mindsets, I suggest you move ASAP. DePaul does makeup for Lifetime. DePaul does makeup for some of the major television networks here in Houston. DePaul does network for all types of celebrity. Music, celebrity lawyers. DePaul does celebrity makeup. You can't get celebrity makeup anywhere other than DePaul for $100. Regular makeup artists that'll have you looking casket sharp, because your makeup going to be so flat, it look like you on the way to a funeral.
Rest in peace.
Oh, no, Chantel, I don't. But you know you can just you can just click on live stream. You ain't got to watch it. You can just listen. But regular makeup artists that are going to have you looking flat as a canvas, they charge $100. At the point where you charge what you're really worth, the people around you are either going to have to rise to the occasion, or you're going to have to move to a new circle. And I know it's not always easy, but it's required. Because when you don't charge people what you're worth, you can't live the life that you deserve. It's a vicious cycle. So I want you to take into account all of the stuff that you do, and you either don't charge an adequate amount or you don't charge at all. And for everybody, it's something. You may think it's nothing, but start watching. People are calling you every day asking you questions that they would have to pay money to other people for. People are getting you to run errands that they would have to pay somebody else to do. There is something that you do for somebody in your life that you could be charging for, but you don't. And you got to ask yourself, how long am I going to struggle so that somebody else can be successful? Because they take that same information from you and they go and make money with it. They go and improve their lives with it. They improve their marriage with it. They improve their working relationships. You got a whole lot of people sponging off of your knowledge, your time, and your skills. And you got to ask yourself, what are you going to do about it? And the bottom line is, sometimes it's as hard as saying no to them. But I just spent an entire hour researching billionaires. You see what I'm saying? You can't do it.
Oh, wow.
Said her husband did a free trial run on a bride being nice, and she took the idea to her stylist. There's no such thing as samples. There's no such thing as free trials. There's no such thing as that. If people either want you or they don't. And not even a freebie, you got to even measure your freebies. Why you give your friends free counseling sessions? For what? You got to even measure. I even teach my clients how to measure their freebies. Because if you give them too much in a freebie, they're not going to buy nothing from you. So if you own a hot dog stand and you give everybody a hot dog for free, guess what happens? They full now. They're not even going to buy a hot dog. It happened to us. We went in Krispy Kreme's one night. They gave us a free donut. Then they gave us another one. Troy said, come on, baby. We don't need to buy that. And some of you even come here and you think that you get enough from me in a given day to take out running. But you're only going to get so far. You're only going to get so far with what I give you here. And then when you get stuck again, you wonder why you stuck again. You're stuck again because you didn't invest. You didn't put any money in the game. But Natalie, notice what I said. I said, you got to measure. I said, it's a difference when going to a hot dog stand and getting a sample of the hot dog versus a whole hot dog. If you give me an entire hot dog, now I'm full. I'm not going to buy a hot dog. I said you got to learn how to measure, and that's what I teach my clients. You got to learn how to measure even the free things you give out. That's why I haven't been coming on live as much lately. Because people were thinking, oh, I heard her live. I don't need her class. It's not the same. And that's why your money's not moving. Because until you invest, like these billionaires, until you invest like these millionaires, you're not going to get it. Oh, that's very good. I'm going to check that book out. But see, here's the difference, though. I don't want to read the framework for understanding poverty. I want to read to understand billionaires. And I've done my work on poverty, trust me. But why would I spend my time reading about poverty? Because wherever you situate your mind, that's which way you go. As a man thinketh, so is he. So I don't want to spend 2 or 3 days understanding poverty when I can take that same 2 or 3 days and understand billionaires. Success leaves clues. Who are you modeling? Who are you modeling your success after? My class, Khadijah, is online. It's virtual. I show up every week live and teach it. You can go to bit.ly/blackcode, BLAQCODE. And it's about building, launching, and quitting. Quitting your job, quitting being broke. But you got to say to yourself, who am I modeling? What clues am I watching? What am I feeding my brain every day? And if your answer is nothing, that is the answer to why it's foggy in your bank account. If you look in your bank account and it ain't nothing but smoke for where money was, it's because you're not working every day. Yep, I give them the what in the while, but I make them pay for the how. I do. I do. Yep, but you know what, Shoshana? I don't give away the kitchen sink. You may think I am, but I'm not. Go try to build something off of what I tell you every day. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. So the funny thing is, Andre says, I have an invention God gave me and looking for help to get it off the ground. God gave everybody something. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
God gave everybody something. He gave everybody an idea. He gave everybody a gift, a talent. He gave everybody something. Everybody is looking for help to get it off the ground. Everybody. Are you willing to invest in help to get it off the ground? I mean, and everybody has to start somewhere. God gave everybody something. He gave you something that you can turn in exchange for your abundance. What you doing with it? And if the answer is nothing, why not? The name of the class is the Black Code, Regina, and you register at bit.ly/black, BLAQ code. And I'm going to be sharing this month with my clients only, my billionaire book list. Somebody said, well, why don't you get a book list to everybody? And I did the math the other night. Sweetie baby, she said, Google it if you want help. Mm-hmm. Sweetie baby, Google is only going to take you so far. Okay. If it were that easy, if it were as easy, how many of y'all have Googled something? And I'm not saying Google won't give you some pointers, but Google is going to give you random info, and it's not going to give you a blueprint to getting to the next level. How many of you have ever Googled something with the hopes of finding an answer? Just say me. And did it take you to where you needed to go? If you could Google something and get the answer, everybody would be rich. I'm serious. And I'm not saying you're not going to get a little piece of answer, but you're not going to get to where you want to go. And that's the truth. That's the truth. And you know, it's a lot of pages out there on Google. So how do you know what works and what does not work on Google? I'm always one of those believers. I'm a believer that you get what you pay for. Do y'all believe that? So if you go out on Google and you Google how to do makeup like DePaul do, and you're going to find somebody doing a makeup tutorial, but they're not going to do makeup to the level in which DePaul does makeup. They just not. So to me, you always get what you pay for. Here's the kicker though, guys, and I'm going to tell you this every day until the Black Code launches on November 9th. Business classes. Classes to build your idea. Classes to grow your revenue. They're tax deductible. Why would you not build a business on the backs of the government? How many of you pay taxes? Say me.
Me.
Everybody under the sound of my voice pays taxes. Everybody. Why would you not get some of your taxes back by investing in building a business? So I could see if Google were your only option or YouTube were your only option, but it's not. You can hire a professional. You can hire a professional coach. You can hire a professional web builder. You can hire a professional. You can do all of that. And all of it is tax deductible. Every single dollar. See, that's what's wrong with us. We don't know what we don't know. When I was doing my billionaire research a little while ago, a few minutes ago, do you know I ran up on a man whose net worth is $4.5 billion. Let me just put that in perspective for you. If his net worth is $4 billion, that's 400,000 million, right? Because a billion is 100 million.
Exactly.
Let me just put it in perspective for you. His net worth is 400,000 million. He is a Russian immigrant. Catch me when I'm saying he was not born here. He migrated here from Russia. And in his time in America, he's been able to build his net worth from 0 to 400,000 million. But I can tell you how he did it. He took advantage of every government opportunity available. And he still understands that when you invest in your business, it's a tax expense. It is tax deductible. But we who live right here in the United States, even if you don't want to quit your job, you ain't got to quit your job, but you want to double your revenue, start you a business, do something on the side. We let people come, but you know now, Gail, we let people, sweetie baby, I don't understand your question is how, I don't understand what you're saying. We let people come from other countries, take advantage of this free commerce society while we sit here broke and struggling. And the bottom line of it is we refuse to invest in health. I ain't finna hire her. She don't know what she's talking about. Meanwhile, I'm steady getting money. And Big Tron, if you just started your business, you shouldn't start your business without professional help. That's what I teach people, sweetie baby. How to build your own business. That's what I do. I'm a business coach. So no, I'm not going to tell you how. Free on live stream. No offense. Because the last woman I told that, she was like, well, you offended me. Nah, I'm not trying to offend you. I'm trying to let you know that you invest in the classes. It's a tax expense. And you turn around and you make your money. That's what I teach people. I teach people how to take what they're good at. I teach people how to take their ideas, their inventions, and I teach them how to build a community of people online that will buy their stuff. You know what, Linda? There is no end to the racists that do it every day. She said the Koreans do it every day. The Koreans do it every day. No, Big Trend, I'm not doubting that your business is in operation. I'm letting you know that having a business consultant or a business coach helps sustain your business growth and success. Very few people make it, but even the Bible says, without knowledge. You know what, sweet tea, baby? You can say most Black people don't help their own kind. Some people don't want to be helped. You know what, sweet tea, baby? It's not all about money. I'm gonna clear this up once for all. So last year, I made about $600,000 online. I come from a background in corporate America. Before last year, and when I was at my job, I made about $125,000 a year. In order for me to transition and shift from being in corporate America to being an entrepreneur, I had to invest. I had to invest in workshops. I had to invest in books. I had to invest in coaches. I had to invest to get websites built. I had to invest time. I had to invest energy. And I had to invest a whole lot of money. No, white people help themselves. It's a difference. It is a difference. I'm telling you because I've been around both cultures for a long time. Just listen and hear me out. But you'll walk away with whatever your perception is. So it took me a lot of money. I invested the better part of $100,000 over a couple of years to get where I am now. So when I come back to anybody and I say, I'm willing to teach you a piece of what I know for a small investment, $77 a week, $99 a week for 12 weeks, about the same you would pay for a course in college. Most people refuse to invest in themselves. They think that you owe it to them to give it to them for free. But it wasn't given to you for free. I had to teach DePaul. DePaul is my makeup artist. And like I told you, he's a celebrity makeup artist. I had to teach DePaul that you can't just be online telling people what makeup you use.
Yeah.
Because, sweet tea, baby, that's not true. Because even the white man not going to help you out if you ain't bringing nothing to the table, baby. And I grew up in a diverse culture in corporate America. Nobody helps people that don't help themselves. It's biblical.
Yeah.
You got to help yourself. Bottom line. There's no such thing as handouts. And while people worried about white and black, see, I'm worried about green. Can I just clear the air? Why everybody worried about, because we live in a society that no one can stop you from getting to the next level. No one helped me. No one helped me. I had to go get my own books from Barnes and Noble, the library, Amazon. Nobody helped me, white or black. I had to sign myself up for classes and coaching and workshops and conferences. Nobody helped me. Nobody helped me get to where I am right now. I had to take it upon myself. Stop pointing fingers and blame. Mm-hmm. Stop saying I'm not where I need to be because Michael Jordan won't help me. Girl, who helped Michael Jordan?
Yeah.
He had to help himself.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest with you. So you can't say, oh, black people this, and categorize a whole group of black people, because I can tell you over the years, I have helped tens of thousands of people for free. Tequila, didn't I used to do free workshops every single Saturday morning? On the phone. Ask me where the people are. They're nowhere because they didn't have to invest. And when you don't have some skin in the game, when you get advice and knowledge for free, you treat it like that. They treated it like free. And so while I was using that same advice and wisdom and knowledge, hey, Treasure Passions, to move myself to an entirely different financial trajectory, they're still where they were because they discounted that knowledge, because you can't even help people for free. You can't do it. You can't do it. And you can't categorize a whole group of people as not helping themselves. You can't say black people don't help black people. That's not true. I've helped a lot of people from all socioeconomic backgrounds and diverse ethnicities for a long time. And I had to get to that point where I understood my personal value. I had to get to that point where I understood my personal value and how much I've invested to get here. And as a result, I had to start charging. Same with tequila. So go back to the Paul. He's a celebrity makeup artist. If he sit online and give you his laundry list of what makeups he used, he's discounting the money he's had. I've seen his makeup bag. It's comprehensive. And everything in there don't work for everybody. So what he's had to do is he's had to, over the years, determine which makeup brands work best. That costs money. It's nothing free about that. What brushes work best? What sponges work best? The only way for you to know is to buy it and use it. So over the years, he has invested in his business. So for him to sit here and give you a laundry list of products, what to use and what not to use, that's why he started doing makeup classes. I said, Paul, we not free. We not free. That's right, Camille. People don't appreciate free. And same thing with tequila. Tequila has sacrificed to get a banging body. She sacrificed ribs,
Okay.
chicken greens, cornbread. She sacrificed to get a banging body.
Okay.
And to have the discipline to work out.
Yes.
She
Let
sacrificed.
me see you over here at the dollhouse, tequila. Come over here, baby.
She sacrificed to get that body.
Yes.
And so if you want her to tell you how to get that same body, you got to be willing to make an investment. Nothing is free.
Right, right.
So we can't be running around talking about folks ain't helping us. Did you get up this morning and help yourself? Can I get an amen?
Amen, Coach.
Did you get up this morning and say, I have something of value, and that if I want to change my bank account, I'm going to take this something of value. Dee Morris, one of my clients in Little Rock, Arkansas, she bakes cakes.
Oh, yes, Lord.
Dee wakes up, look, you hear the Paul celebrating that cake, Dee. She wakes up every morning and says, how can I take this flour and this butter and this sugar and this cake pan and turn it into revenue for my babies every day? What are you doing?
Yeah, I watch her. She do it every day.
You got more excuses. You got more excuses for not doing it than you do for doing it. So I'm going to tell y'all this. Everybody ain't going to like me, but I'm going to always tell the truth. In the time that it takes for you to complain about not getting help, you could have got help and been rich by now.
Hey, Emily Miller. Thank you for joining the live stream.
Yeah, Regina. I mean, it's true. It's true. I mean, everybody ain't going to like you. That's one thing you got to realize on this journey, too. Everybody ain't going to like you, but that's okay.
Say that, Coach, please.
I don't have no problem with that. Be your own help. Stop running around trying to get stuff for free.com. Think it's gonna save you. It's not. So my challenge, hand me one of them great waters, baby.
Yes.
My challenge to you guys, the great one. It's one on the second shelf right there. That's just strawberry, baby. Look for the. It right there, bro.
Oh, that's black cherry.
Oh, I just knew it looked great. So my challenge to each of you is to invest in something different, to change your mindset about generating revenue. How many of you have ever heard it takes money to make money? Magic Shroom, you're right. You can learn a lot on the internet, but they really don't magic shroom. The internet has enough information to be dangerous. The internet Where am I from?
Hey.
Do it matter?
Okay.
It don't. The internet has enough information to be dangerous because they put it out there, but they don't tell you what order to put it in, what to do first. So somebody can give you all of the ingredients to bake a cake. But if they don't tell you how to combine the wet and the dry, if they don't tell you to put the butter in or melt the butter, all the ingredients, it's futile. It's futile. So I just want to warn you about that. But again, it all comes down to how hungry are you? How much? Hey, Angela, I miss you, love. How much do you want success? How much do you want to live a life of freedom? How much do you want the next level? And are you willing to invest in it? I invest in it. I'll probably always invest in professional advice. No, Natalie, I get it. Yep, I'm on the internet, Big Trend. I'm everywhere. I'm like Visa. And I have international clients. I have clients everywhere. Yeah, but, you know, this is, it's a shift for me because I'm shifting from that millionaire vision to that billionaire vision. And I sat here for an hour and I said to myself, what is the difference between this billionaire and me? What did this billionaire do that I'm not doing or I haven't thought to do? And for all my clients, check your coaching group. I put in there 6 observations that I made yesterday. Did y'all see it? 6 observations as to where this billion can come from for all of us. And I found another one today. But when is the last time you just sat down and said, you saw that, Vet? What is my possibility of becoming a billionaire? You saw that, Natasha? Wasn't it good? If you don't see the billion for yourself, who's going to see it for you? If you don't see $1 million for yourself, who's going to see it for you? If you can't see $100,000 for yourself, who's going to see it for you? And that's where it starts. Yep, the ingredients are absolutely positively not the answer. It's not. But again, everybody's not going to get it. But when I saw that Russian immigrant that came here, well, Jacqueline, come on, get on board, baby. bit.ly/blackcode, BLAQCODE. You got any questions, hit me up. When I saw that Russian immigrant that came here, and I'm not mad at him, I'm not biased, I'm not racist. To me, it was motivation. If he can come here with a language barrier, a cultural barrier, because cultures are different from country to country, actually even from region to region. I remember moving from Tennessee to California and having an entirely different culture. And then even from California to Texas, where I am now, and having an entirely different culture that you had to learn. So imagine coming from another country and not only having a language barrier, but having a barrier of culture, the way we spend money, the way we dress, the way we interact with each other. He was coming from being an underdog. So for him to be able to come from being an underdog to now being a billionaire, oh, it let me know this little country girl from Tennessee, she got a chance, y'all. And if you don't see your chance, you need to. The link, Regina, is, somebody type it in for me, bit.ly/black, BLAQ code. So that's just what I was doing this afternoon, guys. Hey, Brenda, I wanted to share with you guys where my mindset is. This week is Vision Week. Mm-hmm. And if you can't see where you're going, you can't get there. If you can't see $77 a week, how can you see millionaire? If you can't see $99 a week, how can you see millionaire? And again, we're talking about tax deductible dollars. We're not talking about money you're not going to ever see again. It depends. Somebody said $77 is a day's work.
What
kind of job you got?
Dang.
Because everybody's job is optional. You choose where you work and you choose how much you want to make. Just being honest. Everything is a choice. If you can't see yourself making $500, $600, $700 a day, you will never. Even when I worked at Chase, when I first started at Chase, and I was a customer service agent, and my base pay, this was about 17 years ago. Ooh, actually about 18, 19 now. My base pay was $24,000 a year. I still made $50,000 a year at Chase. Because I would not clock out until my paycheck said what I needed it to say to live a different level of standard for me and my family. And then once I clocked out, I went home and baked cakes. I went home and made gift baskets. I went home and did other things to generate other money. So your earnings are 100% your responsibility. You can set minimum, it's not per year. I think the minimum wage now is $8. It used to be like $5 or $6. 8 or 9, it's not much.
Oh, well, I don't know.
But the bottom line is you choose what to do with your time. And I'm through feeling sorry for people who are spending 10 or 20 hours a week watching television at a minimum of 20 hours. So that's an extra, what, $200, $400 you could have earned? No. If I got to burn the midnight oil to build my business, you either got to pay me to build it, burn that oil for you, or pay me to get what I found out when I was burning the midnight oil. I don't owe it to any, I don't owe my intellect. I don't owe my business strategy. I don't owe my mind to anybody. I don't owe it. I don't owe it. I don't. And people need to stop acting like, oh, because you black and I'm black, you owe it to me. I don't owe you anything. I made a lot of sacrifices to get here. A whole lot. While you was at the club, I was at home reading books and taking notes. And while you was out at the movies, I was at home making gift baskets and making extra money. And while you was out hanging out, I was hanging out at a job. I remember one time, this was right when the year turned from 1999 to 2000, to the year 2000. Remember that whole Y2K scare? So Chase was paying triple time. You didn't hear me, did you? They wasn't paying time and a half. They were paying triple time. At the time, I made about $14, $15 an hour. Triple time means every hour that I was there above my 40, I made $45 an hour. Baby, if I tell you I hired me a babysitter, I saw my kids for about 3 hours that weekend. You remember that, Applewhite? Baby, I got a witness on here because me and Applewhite was in the same hiring class at Chase together. Baby, Applewhite, I would go home, sleep for an hour, take a bath, go back to work. I would clock in for 14, 15 more hours, clock out, go home. You remember that, Applewhite? I was in tech support, baby. We stayed up in there for so long, it was ridiculous. Because when opportunities present themselves for me to generate extra revenue, I've always been that person to say yes. Always. So you got to ask yourself what opportunities each day are presenting themselves for you to make extra revenue, and you're turning them down. My check was so big, y'all. I think my check for that 2-week period was close to $5,000. I'm just being honest. And then people wondered, how could I afford to send my kids to private school? And people wondered how I could drive a new car. And people wondered, how is she making it as a single mother with 3 kids? Baby, you ain't got to wonder about me. I'm going to do what it takes. Wonder about yourself. Are you willing to do what it takes? So that's why my sympathy level for people, it be real low.
Real low.
Oh, well, Coach, I've been sick. Baby, I was in the hospital. See how long I was in the hospital?
Almost 2 weeks. It was over 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, just here.
Every day except for the first day.
And then I was in the hospital in Memphis about 2-3 weeks before I got here. So I was in the hospital for almost 45 to 60 days. Baby, going live with the life support thing.
Girl, shut up.
No.
Beep. Beep. What y'all doing? Y'all know y'all coach be online, baby. Y'all got to check them live streams before y'all call.
Okay. I'll be trying to...
I'm online, Tamisha. I call you back. Okay.
Listen, dogs, I love each and every last one of y'all because my phone about to die.
Y'all remember that Angel and Brent?
But y'all had got that little message, huh?
Baby, I was in the hospital, and let me tell you something. Not only was I in the hospital, did a whole book launch.
Really?
In the hospital. Made about $7,000 a day for 3 days. In the hospital.
Come on through.
Look, Felicia said I thought she was crazy. I don't anymore. Baby.
Baby, please.
Time waits for nobody.
At all.
So while you over there getting your health together, I'm still over here making money. While you over here waiting to recover from this incident in your life and that incident in your life, I'm still getting it. At some point, you got to say to yourself, I'm not going to let the devil slow me down. And I don't. I don't. Hurricane Harvey was here. I was still going live. My mom was in the hospital, still going live. You know why? I can't stop, won't stop. And you got to have that same mentality about life, business, and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
To get, because I'm telling you, people come from other countries and they appreciate the opportunities that you squander. People come from other countries making 50 cents an hour, $1 an hour, working the same job you make $30,000 for, they may make $4,000 a year. And so when they get here, everything is so exciting because where else in the world can you go and make money from sun up to sundown if you choose to? So I don't feel sorry for you, your financial situation. I say I got a class that'll help you. You say I can't afford $77 a week, $99 a week for 12 weeks. I'm like, whatever. Because while I want to help you and would love nothing more but to change the culture and where we're headed, especially as women, I can't do it for you if you don't want it for yourself. If you can't see your money, I can't see it for you. If you can't see your millions enough to invest a few dollars here and there to bring it to fruition, I can't see it for you. If you can't see your millions enough, hey, Twanta, to stay consistent on this journey, I can't see it for you. If every little life issue makes you swerve and put your greatness down, I can't see you. I can't see it for you. So like I told y'all earlier, I'm looking for only the hungry people. Only the hungry people that's going to say, let me in, coach. I can play. Every time I give you an assignment, I call an audible. You're going to run it in for some $1,000 touchdowns. I'm only looking for the people who want to change their life. That's it. bit.ly/black code. BLAQCODE. We start November 9th. Let me get out of here because I got to come back later and do an interview. See you guys soon.